Page 40, How Jesus Loves You. Here we're not introducing anything new. It's just a review of what we had before. But there's a couple things I'd like to point out. 3/4 time with a pickup beat, because you got one beat in there. Well, here the left hand gets the melody most of the time. The right hand gets it a little bit, but for the most part it's the left hand. So you're going to play the melody louder than anything else. So it's here. Keep in the right hand, keep that soft. And the phrasing, you're going to lift up between the phrases. We want a little silence there in the left hand. And that's it for there. Then at the end you see, the last line you see fermatas, the first measure. I'm going to hold that one extra beat because I'm playing with a metronome. If I were not playing with a metronome, I'd just feel how long I'd hold it. I'd just hold it till that seems right, and then I go on. And then at the end, the right hand gets the melody here, and the last measure, fermata. I'm going to hold the right hand, the quarter note, 2 counts, hold off like we did on the last video, similar thing. That's about all I have to say. There is another thing I want to point out. You've seen the words. That's no big deal. I'm not pointing out the fact it has words. That's not a main thing. It's just when they put words in music, they generally will assign a word or a part of a word, like a syllable of a word, to a note. And if it's a long note, like a half note, it would just be one word. If they wanted 2 words in that half note, they'd change the half note to 2 quarter notes or something. That's just the way they match up the words and the notes. Well, look at the last line. The first measure, you have this line going across with the exclamation point. You know what? Well, what that means is you're going to sing whatever you were singing, and you're just going to hold it out for all these different notes. So in the second line, last measure, you have these words. A word with each of these, and you get down to the last one is loves here. You're just going to hold that note out, or that's the word out, law, sing law, as you're doing it. Law. I'm not trying to sing, I'm just trying to demonstrate. This is how you indicate in music when you want a part of a word or a word to go over multiple notes. You put this line across there to indicate keep going, and then you get a new word on the next one, and the melody there is in the right hand. So bring out that one in the last line there. So the melody is going back and forth a little bit between them, but now at the beginning of this, above the staves, it says allegro, or it shows allegro, which means fast. Now they have quickly and happily up there. I disagree with the happily part. Allegro simply means fast. If you can be sad and fast at the same time, that works. So quick. And how quick? Well, how fast would you sing it? It's a that because you're loving that word, and then you go on. How fast it is, it depends on the time of the day for me and which day and what mood I'm in or whatever. So that's what they mean. So let's try this out. As a pickup beat, I'm just going to give us 2 counts. Let's play it together slowly. Just double check the notes and the rhythms. And the phrasing, you do the dynamics. It's pretty much medium loud throughout. Okay. You don't have to stay there. You can get a little louder and a little softer as you feel it. And the fermata notes, I'm going to hold 2 counts each. Did I say that? I can't remember. I can't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning. Did I have breakfast this morning? I don't know. So middle C position here. Ready, go. hold, hold, off.